So in the quest for Bible literacy, there are 3 stages that we move through in order to get a text underneath our skin, so to speak. And those are comprehension, interpretation, and application. And what I'd like to just pull apart right now is that comprehension piece, that foundational piece to gaining Bible literacy. It's probably the one that people tend to rush by the fastest, and I would argue it's the one we should probably be spending the most of our time on, especially if you're new to a process that is trying to grow you in your biblical literacy. So comprehension is going to ask this one basic question. It's just going to ask, what does it say? So you're going to come to the text and you're going to read it, just trying to get the facts under your skin, so to speak. So if you were looking at Genesis chapter 1 and reading the creation account and you were trying to achieve comprehension, you should be able to take a pop quiz after you've read through it and answer just facts about what happened on which days of creation, what was the wording that God used repetitively, things like that, so that you can realize, oh gosh, I'm really now looking at what is being communicated here, not just reading it kind of at a high level or in a hurry. So you're going to get closer to the text in a way that helps you to gain factual knowledge from it so that you can build interpretation and application on top of that. I mean, typically, let's be honest, when we sit down to have time in the scriptures, we're mainly concerned with getting to the place where we can ask, how should it change me? But that's that third step. And we can't properly answer that question unless we started with this comprehension piece. And so you want to get into the text asking, what does it say? And one of the best ways to be able to see if you are comprehending properly is to practice writing something out in your own words or summarizing. I know what you're thinking. I would do a very bad job if I tried to summarize it. I hear you. You have to start. It's a muscle that you have to start flexing so that you can learn to do it better. It's like anything else. We start out writing bad paraphrases and bad summaries, but we give ourselves permission to because it's part of that learning process. When we get some good comprehension tools in place, like summarizing, paraphrasing, reading in multiple translations, and then here's the biggest one, reading repetitively, we begin to actually take that text in a way that is going to stick with us. I am not good at scripture memory, true confession. But you know what helps me with that? Repetitive reading, working hard on this comprehension piece, because then even though I may not be able to tell you verbatim what the passage says, I will know what it says in a way that I can frame my interpretation and application around. So don't hurry past this step. So important. If you have only 15 minutes a day, use it for comprehension and let interpretation and application come in the course of time. It's the most foundational piece and it sets you up for the others.